or the disrespect before you play back button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a Sunday of buttons that need to be checked. Chapters down below, sub button right there. We got 2 hot stories we got to unpack, and of course, I appreciate you guys for always taking the time to help the channel grow. We gonna get it, man. It's the Sunday. Enjoy it. It's great weather here in Texas, which probably doesn't matter to you because most of you are not in Texas. So either way, enjoy the day. Let's get buttons. Let's go. All right, first up for the MenaRD going to Japan and literally bodying everybody. Buttons that need to be checked. This man is on the terror. So apparently they was doing some scrimmage, I guess some practice for Street Fighter League. Him and the crew, Team Bandits, was over there in Japan. And he like literally beat everybody. Right here, starting with Hype Fight, saying MenaRD current win streak versus Street Fighter League Japan. 3-0 Shudo, 3-2 Bonchan, 3-1 Dagura. Then you got 2-0 Dagura again, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, 3-1, 3-2. The dude hasn't lost a match yet. Then he posted an update saying 3-0 Shudo again, 3-2 Bonchan again, 3-1, 2-0, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, and then finish it up with Nemo 3-1. The man is on a damn terror. We're gonna check out some clips and some FGC reactions. Right now, we have a couple. Omni right here saying generational run, saying, I wonder why other top players have not picked up or stayed with this character. It's of course talking about Blanca. Fidel posted this picture just of the bull. Now we're gonna check out some clips and then get some more FGC reactions. Let's go.
しのぐだけ大丈夫。オッケーオッケー。
あ、出た。
そうなるんや。
相手に入りのやつ。
ナイス。
打てる男。
Got a damn cat in the background.
いや、これはね、いや、よう頑張った。
うん。
よう頑張っ
相当まくったけど。
Some Nemo action.
いいよ。もしかし。
That is true though. You don't really see any Blancas out there.
馬張り。
Especially on the level that Mena's at.
強い。
Ese Blancachan se perdió. Se perdió el Blancachan. Bueno, puño medio más level 1. Buscaba el overhead. Ahora la activación del peor level 2 jamás hecho en Street Fighter 6. Nuestra querida Yuri acaba de gastar las barras casi casi. Ahora con el daño, MenaRD acaba de poner 20 puntos y Bandits consigue ponerse.
There you have it. James Shen right here saying he hasn't lost a single match. Jesus. Others weighing in as well saying hashtag relentless, or does this mean there's no Japanese person who could beat Mena with a 3-pointer? And then others right here, you see the gif right here, damn! And then continuing on, Mena himself actually says this training was pure hell. It pushed my mind and body to the absolute limit beyond words can express, but through it all, I gained unshakable confidence. Now I truly believe in my own game. No matter what kind of match it turns out to be, I will give everything I got so that everybody I trained with alongside can feel proud. I am truly grateful. Let's meet again soon. And there you have it. The bull has spoken. The man went to Japan, bodied everybody, then left, and he said, I'm ready to go. I am peak performance right now. That's what's up. It just seems like it's one of those things with Mena, or maybe it's more so with Street Fighter 6, like a lot of people say. Like he's like winning everything, dominating, and it almost like he goes on a cool down. He said that before as well. He's like, how can I be dominating this over here and then I get 26 in the next tournament? Doesn't make any sense with this damn game. But other people say the same thing. But yeah, you see Mena, he's like best in the world, dominant, dominant, dominant. And it's almost like he kind of goes back in the shadows for a second. You see other names stick up, and all of a sudden he's back just whooping everybody. I'm really curious though, see how he's going to do in SFL Cap Cup. And apparently, we actually have a surprise because I guess recently he ran some online sets with Hinao. There's some content creators that just posted this on their channel, got some reactions. So I don't know the whole story behind it, but I think they did like first to 3. And I was real interested because everybody talking about this 14-year-old prodigy. So I was like, oh, what happens when he goes up against Menace Blanca? I'm really interested. Well, we got the highlights. We're about to check that out after this next story. Let's continue. All right, next up for them, Daigo the Beast talking about Hinao's win, the 14-year-old prodigy. Speak of the devil, right? But he also says, by the time Street Fighter 7 happens, we're going to be like 50. So if you think about it, this is probably the last stand for all the OGs. This is insane to think about. Buttons that need to be checked. So Daigo just recently did an interview. I'll put the link down below so you can check out the full video. They asked him how did he feel about Hinao's win and the young prodigy. He went in depth, and like I said, some of the quotes that really stuck out to me. But either way, let's get it. Let's go.
大会があって、
ひなおが優勝。
そうなんですよ。リジェクトの。
なんだろう、この間もちょっと別なあれで聞かれて言ったけど、とにかくそのいや実力はね、もうみんな認めるところだと思うんだけど、ただ初海外。
He said, in any case, I'm sure everybody recognizes his skill, but this was the first and only chance to go overseas and play in an official tournament.
公式で一回チャンスで、それをものにするっていうのはやっぱすごい
So
な
the fact that he was able to make something out of that chance says a lot.
やっぱ違うんですかね、普通の人と。
どうなんだろう。ただその元々が強いから、緊張とかちょっと。
I guess they were talking about his youth, and they asked, "Is there something different about him?" Then and he says, "So even if he was a little nervous and made some mistakes, maybe that's just not enough to stop him from winning."
不調とかミスがあっても、勝っちゃうってことあるかもね。
梅さんはその年齢ぐらいの時は緊張したんですか
？14歳？緊張はしたとしたね。したけどそうだねやっぱ。
I did get nervous.
勝てたよね。
But that didn't stop me from winning.
初海外は何ですか？
海外はだからその日米対決があったから17歳。
Daigo says he thinks he was 17 the first time he went overseas.
日本一強いみたいな扱いになったら。
But he also says right here, he says, I was about 14 when people started treating me like the best player in Japan, though.
でも同じ14歳だったね。
じゃあ結構似てるんですね。タイミングとして。
というかその。
So pretty similar
だからも
in
う
timing.
格闘ゲームやるには十分な年齢なんだろうね。
14歳が。
So, well, 14 is probably old enough to play fighting games.
多分だから昔は俺の年の頃に。
Says, but many of my peers were not playing fighting games at that age.
俺は目立ってたけど。
He said everybody that was older than me actually played fighting games, so I stood out.
本来すごい小さい時からやってれば、14、15歳で花開くんじゃない？
高木さんとの対談も。
So he says, but I imagine if you start young, by the time you're 14, around 14 or 15, you'll be in full bloom.
高木さんとの対談もこの前して、明日公開予定で。
なるほど、
高木さんも19で。
19、はい。
本当に若手が今躍進してるじゃないですか。
Right here, they say the younger crop of players have really been making great strides lately, huh?
でも結構上の。
But the old guards have been working really hard too.
最後のあれかもね。
Right there, Daigo said, hold on, let's stop right there. Daigo just said, this might be the last of that though. Then he says, this might be the last time you've got the young and the old guard all mixed together. Damn, that's deep. Oh, let's continue.
最後かもしれないね。
Street Fighter 6, you mean? He says, yeah. Stop right there. By the time Street Fighter 7 happens, we're gonna be like 50. By the time Street Fighter 7 happens, we're gonna be like 50. That's deep to think about it, because it makes you wonder, like, are we really that close? It just seems like the FGC, right? It's just something, it's a beautiful thing, video games, because you could do it forever until your body or your fingers and your mental gives out. You could always do it. It's a beautiful thing. But he's like, yo, these young bucks is coming in. We're just getting older. They're getting better. This might be the last time you see the OGs being able to stand up against them before they fully take over. Because when Street Fighter 7 drops, holy shit, we talking about 50. Damn.
みんな50歳とかなっちゃうってるから、最後じゃないですか。その若さに抗うという意味でわかんないけど。
Ace right there said, so do you think this is it? Our last stand against the youth? And he says, I mean, I don't know.
まああとゲーム性もあるだろうね。
I guess the game mechanics are a factor too. Youth is particularly big boom in Street Fighter 6.
じゃあ今一番面白いタイミングなのかもし
じゃないか
れないですね。
なと思うよ。
So the interview asked him, he says, well, if that's true, then I guess this might be the most interesting time for the scene. And Daigo responds saying, I think that may be true. If we look at it like that, this time right here is probably the most interesting time that we're living in because we might not get it again.
これ若い人だけになると、まあまあ普通っちゃ普通じゃん。
All right, he says, if the scene was all young people, I guess that would be more typical.
ね、スポーツの普通の形だから。
That's typical for
今が
esports.
その一番面白いと思うな。後から振り返った時に。
So I think we'll come to see this as the most interesting time for the scene in hindsight. Damn, we're about to get some FGC reactions, but yo, think about it, man. He's talking about in hindsight, this is probably going to be the most interesting time for the scene because we talk about the changing of the guard, the young bucks coming, but we also talk about how a lot of our OGs are still here. Some of the guys that started with the damn FGC are still here and they're still wrecking shop. So it's like, yeah, the young bucks are here, but it's not exactly a whole change of the guard just yet. But according to Daigo, this might be it because when that 7 drops, like, holy shit, we going to be in the damn retirement home. FGC responded right here. Mark Mann simply says, damn. Others with that same sentiment saying, I'm not ready for the day Daigo or other older players stop playing Street Fighter. I feel that. But then some say this could apply to Tekken 8 too. It may be the last Tekken game certain legends will perform in. How you feeling about that? Does it also apply to Tekken? Now, I'm not the one heavy in the Tekken scene. From the Tekken legend, not because Arslan Ash, he's pretty damn young, ain't he? He only got here. Didn't he only get here like in fucking 2018? Like 15 or something like that? He hasn't been here that long. It just seems like that because he wins all the damn time, you know? But he's actually, if I'm not mistaken, quite young compared to, we're talking about like the upper 40s and whatnot. So I don't know if that's fully the case for the Tekken 8 players as well, or that scene. But Street Fighter, we do know a lot of our OGs now are well into the 40s. So how much longer? I remember I asked Punk one time when I interviewed him, he was like, I said, when does Punk retire? And he said, never. He was like, why would I retire? This is my dream job. I'm making a living. I will do this as long as my body and mind allow me to do this, which makes sense. And I think Punk is younger. I think he's like in his early 30s. I could be wrong, but I know he's not in his 40s. But either way, long story longer, what I'm trying to say is, Daigo done spoke. How you feeling? Is this the last stand for the OGs? Let me know. All right, last but not least, the cherry on the cake. We talking about the 14-year-old prodigy Hinao up against the bull, the strongest bull, MenaRD. I love it because both topics, we started out with Mena, then Daigo talking about Hinao and the youth. Now we got them together at the last episode, or I should say the last segment of the day. They're actually facing each other, this online match. I don't know when this happened. If I'm looking at their gamer tags, it looks like it actually is them, but these content creators posted it. I believe they do the first to 3. It goes back and forth. It's hype. Just the highlights. They're linked down below so you can watch the full thing, but let's check it. Okay, so right now it is 1 apiece, or 1 round, I should say. Hinao takes the first one. 1-0. Mena's up around now, fast forwarding. Got some in the corner. I was literally wondering too, like, I wonder if they've ever faced each other before. Both of them are on hot streaks right now. Got some in the corner, working them, and he is up. We're talking about 1 game apiece. Now fast forward to the second one. Looks like Hinao's already up a match, or I'm sorry, up a round. Here he comes, bam, now he's up 2-1. And he's up another one, he's up another round. Looks like he can go 3-1 and close it out. Oh, looks like he's about to close it out. He dropped it? What happened? Mena takes the round. He needs it to stay in the game. He needs this next round. What the hell was that? And he closes it out. Ladies and gents, we talking 2-2. Oh, and now Mena's up around. Mena got the momentum, has the prodigy in the corner, but here comes Hinao. Making his way across the screen. Is it gonna be enough? It is not enough. The strongest bull says welcome. Welcome to Blanca, baby. And he takes him out 3-2. That is what's up. Like I said, I don't know the backstory to that online set. That was hype. I want to see much more. Mena is just on a killing spree right now, knocking everybody out. And once again, I don't know how old this set is, but Hinao is Hinao. He is the now, the here and now, and he's 14 years old. He has nothing but time to think about to get even better. You know, Blas as well. I think Blas just turned 16. Yeah, I think he just had a birthday. But either way, the youth is here in a crazy way. How you feeling? Let me know. There it is one more time. Button Check family. It is a beautiful Sunday. We had a beautiful episode, and y'all are beautiful for being here. Yeah, you're just beautiful, all right? I want you to look in the mirror today and give yourself a kiss. Just give yourself a kiss. Kiss the mirror, hug it, or lick the glass. I don't know, do something and appreciate yourself. That's what I want to say. I'm going to end this on a good note, positive note. I just want y'all to appreciate yourself. Thank you for making Button Check survive. It's tough times here in these United States. People are stressing out, and we still here checking buttons. I don't know why I'm standing up and doing all this, but I just want to tell you guys thank you. I really do. Jokes aside, man, I appreciate the mad love. We was watching the news lately and all the financial hardships and ups and down, and Lord knows we're going through it on this side, but I was just so blessed and so appreciative of still being able to do this, because there's been multiple moments this year where I was like, I don't know how much longer I could do this. Well, at least full time. You know, I'm gonna go get a couple more things going on, but we're in the works and we're surviving. That's the thing. That's the blessing. We're surviving and we're here, and our kids are healthy and our family is good, and that's the main thing, man. So everybody watching, man, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for helping this channel keep going. Thank you for supporting all these years. I believe we just hit our 8th year, and yeah, the bigger, the better. I don't know what that means. What I'm trying to say is, for the future, we just want to get bigger and better. So appreciate the mad love. I will see you soon. More than likely, this will be the only video of the day, but I will see you tomorrow. And as always, I don't know what it is, but somehow, some way, y'all, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Alright, he might grab me. Yeah. Okay. I'll take another throw if he does it, yeah. But he's not gonna throw me a 3rd time, though. Okay. I doubt he'll throw me a 4th time. Okay. I doubt he'll throw me a 5th time. Alright, I'm dead.
No way. You fucking lying, bro. There's no fucking way.